Capricorn, how's it going? How's life treating you? I gotta put away these cards real quick I had to pull some cards on my kids, which brings me to why I do this in the first place. Because it opens people up, cracks them open like an egg. Why can't we be open for any other reason? I don't know. The way we were taught, our upbringing. I was I cheat, I listen to books. I had time for reading in my past life, but I do not anymore. And I just listen to my books as I walk. I'm sure it's as strong as a mother. And the book is, I know what I need to do, why don't I do it? And boy, it brings in the science of everything. Because it's a whole umbrella. There's God, there's spirits, there's energy, there's north nodes, south nodes, left, right. So cool. It's so cool. We all have energy and we all feel the energy, and it's all kind of manipulating in different ways. And if you believe it or not, it's happening. So it'll really show you your inner wounding and how you have to go in the shadows and heal it, which I've already pulled one card on your energy, and this has a lot to do with it. The book is very scientific, but what I need to say actually right now, because I wrote it down, is like, subscribe, and comment. And why? Because it opens people up. And if you like this and you share it with somebody that you think needs to hear it, I'm not a tarot reader that says, I'm not even really a tarot reader. I'm just playing with these cards. But, that's going to tell you your future. I'm just going to give you information with how your energy is playing. And it's a collective reading of all Capricorn. So, you could have so many other signs pulling you different ways. You can have energies pulling you different ways. You could be a psychopath. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm doing this because it started 3.5, 4 years ago, where there was no therapy available and I had to find my own. And this is what resonated. This is what helped me understand. And so like, share, and subscribe. If you feel moved to donate, I am on Cash App. It's Mama Dancing Bears Tarot and Coaching. So it's MDB, capital T, AROT. So that's where that can happen. So right now you feel like you're lacking balance, have lack of organization, I can relate. Poor financial decisions, biting off more than you can chew, poor concentration. Okay, so that's the Two of Pentacles. The man standing there with 2 Pentacles. Pentacles is earth, things that are really important. The things that, keep the roof over our head type thing. He's standing on the land. Look at me, look at me. Behind him is a whole ocean that is very much so destructive. There's 2 ships that are trying to ride his emotional waves, hers. There is no he or her in tarot. And he's just like, I'm just trying to balance this. I'm just trying to make it happen. Whatever it is. in the upright, because this one was upside down, is what you want. You want the balance. You want the resourcefulness. You want to be able to adapt. We all want to be able to adapt. I mean, adapting is simple on paper. And then we feel an energy and we're just like, what is that? Well, unlike some other people, I just decided to study that. Hastiness, speed, progress, movement, action, rushing. Exciting times. It is exciting times, isn't it? I mean, if we understood the journey. What did they say in that book this morning? It was so good. I was like, okay, he said, I have to, the man who wrote the book, I can't remember his name right now. I like to, instead of running marathons, he does something with, I'm going to say kayaking, but it's not. It's something else. But he's like, I'm going to do 18 miles today. Actually, I'm going to set up a goal to do 18 miles of this marathon that he does on the water with paddles. I forgot what it was. And he'd wake up, he'd be all ready, he'd get all dressed, because that's hard. 18 hours being in the elements, right? And then the tide would be insane. And there was no way he could finish in 18 hours. 18 miles, 18 hours. I forgot which one it was already. But, so he had to change to, I'm going to paddle 3 hours a day. And then kept his eye on the goal. Because he could hit that. So it's breaking down goals. This is elementary for anybody who's in any kind of sales. I mean, you figure out your why, you break it down into achievable goals daily, because your habits kind of create your whole life. But we forget that. We completely forget it. So why I know what to do, so why aren't I doing it? Well, because if you have to lose 50 pounds, that's daunting as AF, right? But if you say, today, I'm not going to eat a donut. I'm going to walk 30 minutes, and boom, boom. And you have to celebrate that. Now, don't celebrate it with Chunky Monkey. I know it happens sometimes, but don't go buy the Chunky Monkey. Okay, I'm talking about myself. I don't know what your favorite ice cream is, but, or do. Maybe, and have a third of it instead of eating the whole thing, because it's based on thirds. I mean, the calorie thing on the back. I just finished mine. It was that much left. It was so good. But I walked my whatever today, so it was fine. Yeah, I don't care if I lose 50 pounds. I have different goals. Oh, and that's another thing he said. With when you're looking, okay, so just like when we're driving, goal. When you're driving towards the goal, if you look over here, you're going to go. If you look over here, you're going to go. If you feel over here, if you feel over there, hey, it kind of looks like a tree. But to get to that goal, you have to very much look forward. And then I would say put, your points without looking away. So we have to know what that is, right? That goal. Unfortunately, sometimes your life gets so out of whack that you don't know what your goal is and you're afraid. He was talking about how people are afraid to achieve, and we call them the, he said, we call them the, not the lost ones, but something of that nature. I'll remember. And, yeah, I'm learning so much doing this. If anybody thinks it's, I don't know, dynamic or something, is that a word? They just don't understand. And that's fine. Nobody needs to understand me. I'm already here and misunderstood. I'm totally dealt with that for most of my life. 8 of Wands, hastiness, speed, progress, movement, action. Rushing, exciting times. I love that, exciting times. Travel, freedom, holiday. You just want to run away. But you're gaining momentum. If you're walking away from something that you've been working towards, that goal. It's another thing about goals is that, like, I've seen it happen to so many people where they were so close right before they gave up. And that's why I just can't give up. I mean, I do give up for a little while, and then I get right back into it. The Empress. If you have any question, the answer is yes. The answer to your question is yes. You have 1 maybe and 3 yeses. Connecting to the earth reminds me that abundance is unlimited. There's enough for everybody. Real estate, for example. So I'm a realtor. So, you know, this whole National Association of Realtors thing that happened, there's new realtors coming in. They're just like, well, I can't do it now. And I'm like, the volatile of the market, there's always a way to do things. Assuming mortgages, moving into houses that aren't listed, hard money lending, checking yourself for 6 months to get your credit right, finding money, saving money, finding money, gift money. If you feel like you're worthy and you work through that, and then you work through the planning, you'll get there. Because abundance is unlimited. Connecting to the earth, barefoot out in the dirt, connect to the earth, feel yourself as like rooted, fake like a tree. I am rooted. Only the white light of God, if you believe in God, universe, science, whatever you believe in, just know it's in you and you can make it happen. And past trials are not the scene of what's going to happen again if you break that cycle. If you could feel where that cycle, where you go wrong, pull yourself back into the proper energy of it. Energy, frequency, higher frequency, leveling up. You'll pop out of that cycle. Because the universe, God, everybody, everything has a way of, until you learn it, it will keep coming back to you. It's just how it is. I mean, you can hide away and not deal with any of it. That's an option, especially in this world. Hiding away is easily an option. I mean, you can have McDonald's delivered to you, sit on the internet and have all of your wonderful whatever. Gosh, even if you don't pay your bills, nobody can actually come and take too much from you. But if you are connecting to the earth, it will remind you that your abundance, I'm going to say, can be unlimited. So what's making